Howdy y'all, and welcome to another video. So I don't even know what to call today's video, but it's basically just going to be a barrel racing video. So I'm going to kind of show you like me tacking up. I'm also going to show my runs, and I also want to give you guys some tips and pointers on barrel racing in today's video because I've had some questions coming in recently about barrel racing. I'm not an expert or anything like that. I'm not going to take credit for like any of these training techniques. I've listened to so many different barrel racing trainers, but I did kind of want to tell you guys like what worked for me and all that kind of thing. So that's what's going to be in today's video. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into this video. Alright, well, we have a special guest who just came whinnying into the barn. So this is the new rescue, Mr. Moses. And if you didn't watch his video, he has an insane story, so go watch his video. I will put that link in the description and in the comments, and it'll also be the next one down from this on my YouTube channel. So make sure to go and watch that. Now I'm gonna go get Poke. Alright, so I thought I would talk to you guys a little bit about like some barrel tips, some things that are just good practices to do, honestly for any type of riding. So one of the very first tips, always ride with a helmet. Next thing I want to address a little bit, don't expect very much from your horse at first. A lot of people, at least around me anyways, when they are like, oh, I want a barrel horse, they just buy a horse, get on, and try to run barrels. That is not a good way of starting out on barrels. I have a good friend, and when I first told her that I was gonna start barrel racing Poco, she gave me some different tips, and one of them is taking things really slowly. Because think about it, if you try to go out there and run the barrels and your horse doesn't do a good job, you're probably going to get frustrated, right? You're going to be like, oh, why did my horse hit the barrel? Why did my horse not make a tight turn? Why this? I have those questions because I've been doing this with Poco now for 1.5 years, and I'm still like, why? Why do we go out in the show arena and he makes huge turns? And so it all comes back to the basics. And why is he making big turns? Why is your horse hitting the barrel? Probably because the foundation sucked and because what you're doing at home sucked. And I'm sorry to say that because some people are like, no, I work every single day. What are you doing though? Like, what are you doing to help your horse get better? So from the very beginning, take things slow. Walk the barrels. Don't expect much. Poco's very first show that I ever took him to, I felt like really dumb because I went out there and trotted the barrels. And I was like, here I am in the midst of a bunch of really good barrel racers, and I'm trotting these. But I had to get over myself and be like, this is what's best for my horse. It's not about winning a blue ribbon, it's about what's best for my horse. You can talk to anybody about barrel racing that has made it to the top, and they will tell you the same thing. You have to take it slow. You can't just expect to get on a horse that's never done barrels before and do barrels. You can't expect to win first place at your first show and get disappointed when you don't. I know how discouraging it can be to work all the time and end up still hitting barrels and making wide turns, and you know what? Everybody does it. Every single person does it. There's not been a barrel racer that hasn't hit a barrel, that hasn't made too wide of a turn, that hasn't lost. There's just nobody out there that's perfect. So my biggest, hi, he's like, Mom, I'm perfect. I'm perfect. Okay, so something else I want to talk to you guys about is consistency. And you're probably thinking, oh yeah, so you mean like go out and do the barrel pattern like every day, you know, getting consistent? No, it's not what I mean. Honestly, for Poco at any rate, and now this is different for different horses because I know my mom's thoroughbred Dutch warm blood can't stand if something changes. She needs consistency. But I know with Poco and with a lot of quarter horses, they like doing different things. They like different surroundings. So for Poco, One day we're gonna jump, you know, maybe one day we're gonna do a little bit of bareback stuff. One day we're gonna go on a trail ride. One day we're just gonna do hill work. One day we're gonna do flat work English, and one day we're gonna do flat work Western. And then we're gonna do 1 or 2 days out of the week that's barrel racing. But at least for him, if you do the same thing over and over, it becomes not fun. And barrel racing is one of those things that needs to be fun. Your horse is not gonna run for all they're worth if it's not fun. So make sure your horse is having fun. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Okay, so as you can tell, that was definitely not the fastest run that we've done before. But it's okay, because he wasn't ready. 3 days ago, we came out there and we ran so fast, felt like we were speed of lightning. I mean, he was amazing. But it rained today, and so he was being a bit more cautious and taking really wide turns, and tight turns are the key. If you have to go slower to get tight turns, go slower, and that's what we had to do. I was hoping to show you guys like a super duper fast run, but I want to be real with you guys, and we didn't have a super fast run today. We didn't, and that's okay. Oh, good boy. Oh, good boy. Alright, y'all. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you learned a thing or two from it, and I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!